Alright, this is about the handle and how to use the handle. And you can see I've got a handle here. Alright. And all we're going to concentrate on is this part right here, the top right edge. Okay, that's very important in this swing. What I'm doing, and this is what got me interested in golf again. I had seen Lee Como explaining, how to hold with your last three fingers and use your right hand. And what he talked about was this right edge up here. Okay, so when you went into the swing, you controlled this end of the club, this little right edge. Okay, so when he went to his backswing, all he did was tip this edge up above the other edge, like this. Okay, so in other words, he folded up, but he was thinking about this edge all the time, this right edge. So you tip it up, okay, and then this butt end, this cap, would trace a ball line. I've got a ball here. You'd get on the ball line when you were around 3/4, okay, and then it points to your navel. You go down to your navel, which is your swing center. Okay, you started at your swing center, you tip that edge up, you trace a line behind the ball line, it tips back to your belly button, and then this is the tricky part, okay? This edge goes underneath the other edge, right about your big toe, okay? And you turn like this and extend, okay? Used to call it a slap move or whatever, okay? So the interesting part about this butt end is when you're at 3/4, it's flat and it faces on a 45. If you can see that, my body would be turned on a 45. This matches it. It matches my foot line because I have my feet flared out on 45s basically. And it matches that angle. You see? So it makes it real easy as you're bringing this arm up and down like we've talked about. As you're making the little turn, it'll trace down from the ball on a line. Okay? And then you start your releases. Okay? And then it points at your navel. It then gets to this outside toe here. Gets to the outside toe area. And when you extend like this, it's facing out away from you, that butt end, on a 45 this way. So it kind of does the little flip, and then it's 45 this way. So the swing becomes between your big toes. All right? So the butt cap goes like this, 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 and then you finish the swing. Okay? So it's that simple. And whatever this handle does with either club, with any of the clubs, you match that to your swing center, and the lines will be different depending on what club it is. It'll be more in here for a pitching wedge, and then a driver, flatter. But you're matching that angle to your swing center. As you come around, you give this extension move, and then momentum will pull you up to a finish. So it's like this, okay? So that's all it is. So you end up with this swinging look that's very easy to do. And when I'm playing golf, in any conditions, I concentrate on this butt cap, and specifically the right edge on the back side of the club. All right, right on this side. So I'm going to show you how to check even more things on this, and there's a lot in this video. And I'll have a part 2 to it where I'll show different students and different people, including me, Lee, Josh, that you've seen before, and how important these moves are with this butt end and how to use it. And I use this in lessons and I've had 8 people in a row where I started using this just to show the concepts, and we're made for 8 so far with people. You know, they've done a great job and are just smashing the ball and straight. Okay, because this just isn't a handle. I've got a laser in the bottom of it. Okay, so it's really a pointer. You know, so when I'm talking about a ball and a ball line, if I use this properly, I can see that line going to the ball, and then, you know, tracing like that. And I'll have more on that in a minute. And you can buy these, you don't have to have the golf one. You can buy one of the pen lasers, you know, for pets. It's $4 and it's $10 for a business type pointer. And they're very handy. I mean, they're just great for using and doing what we're talking about in this video. And it's a great aid. It's one of the best aids that I've ever come up with. And you know, we'll go on with the next part of this video, and then we'll get to part 2, and let's go from there. And let's start improving our ball striking.